Who has a perfect childhood? No one makes it out of being a kid without scars on their knees, elbows, or hearts. Is it supposed to be like dragging a bag of armor? Like climbing an Amazon jungle cliff with a rope, keeping the metal armor-filled net attached to your ankle? It's easier, right? Otherwise, why is Thanksgiving with the family such a big deal? Why is there always that scene in the movie just before the old man dies? Father struggling to speak. Was I a good father? Son straining through tears. The best anyone could ever have. What unending selfishness. What a position to put your son in. What if he can't say you were the best? What if he can't even say you were good? What if he hesitates? What then? Yeah, you were, really good? Dad. How are you supposed to take that into the next role? What's the son supposed to do? Live with the knowledge that he disappointed his father in his last moments? One last ultimate disappointment in a string of disappointments, stretching as far back into the depths of memory as a decrepit father's mind will go? Just one F on a report card after another, or a speeding ticket at age 17, or when you accidentally left your dime bag of what the police call Special K sitting on the CD case on the coffee table. Or when you blew out your knee playing football in college and turned to drinking and drugs to dull the everyday, ordinary, mind-numbing, brutally depressing pain of life. Fuck that. What are families supposed to try to drag you down, like some kind of anchor? Like the way breaking through the shell is supposed to give the tiny bird inside at least some level of strength so it can hold its head upright to see its mother flying toward it to vomit some shit. It's supposed to be good for it into its face before some larger predatory bird crushes its skull in its jaws. What if families from alien civilizations word for hell or prison, and they put their worst criminals through some kind of transportation or forced transcendental meditation to get them born here? You know, you get caught lifting Zabnor from the Grand Pack, and it's a short 4-0 trip to the Jump Turd department, where you have to wait for the Nollop Turd to decide if you even get to put up Drasnak this time. So you sit there thinking about what you did and how you told your inbar this kind of thing was never going to happen again after the last time you got caught. Start corking the Wextros. So finally you get sentenced to well-grabbed to well-nerved Narthols, or 75 to 90 years of family, and then off you go zipping through space till you get shot out some woman's vagina. That's why some people get abducted. Because they start to remember the place they came from, you know, like the mind wipe didn't take completely. That's why some kids don't look anything like their father. Not because the mother's a whore, no, because the criminals who were supposed to be born here didn't absorb the appearance chemicals completely. Even worse, some gangs of criminals work together on the planet they came from. So they get along really well, and they'll just argue about every little thing. When you put random criminals next to those organized gangs of criminals, that's when your family looks like a room full of cavemen trying to fuck a mastodon, all jumping around, making crazy noises, looking at you like you're nuts for not joining in. Families are like that, I guess. Alien criminals put here to emulate what we call cavemen trying to violate a much larger animal for no real purpose other than maybe to punish you. Because after all, you're just some kind of degenerate criminal if you're here. Nobody's clean if they're here. You just have to get along with the gang and share DNA with it. DNA, that's just a way to keep track of where which criminal is and who they're serving their family with. It's important to keep track of these things. Woo!